What is up, guys? It is Dadbod here. Welcome back to my complete walkthrough for Cana, where we're going to get all of the rot, all of the loot, all of the hats, all the good stuff that's going to lead you to your platinum trophy for this game, if that be what you are after. So anyways, we are headed on up Rusu's mountain. We're carrying on with our journey up the mountain. So our next thing to do is to use our rot to pick up this bridge so that we can actually cross it. So we're going to cross this bridge and carry on our way up this mountain. So just hop on across here. And so you'll see this stuff off here. You can actually interact with this
This pack is tiny. It looks like it could have
this
belonged to
gear.
one of the children.
And you see the wisp that comes out. This is another memory. This is the second memory that we're going to unlock here. So we're going to follow it along.
Corruption is powerful.
See some more monkeys up there.
Must be a relic nearby. I need to find another way around.
So we're going to use our mask to unlock this memory. This is number 2.
The forest has become too dangerous, Taro. The village is the safest place for you. If you hurry, you can make it back before sundown. I'll come for you when my work here is done.
So there's actually not an encounter here. Despite the level of corruption that we see around this place, there's not an encounter. There is a warp point here. So what we're going to do now is head back down over here. And here, there is an encounter. So we got some guys. Since we have a rot action available to us already, since we unlocked that ability, I'm going to use that to get this dead zone heart to keep the enemies from respawning. And we got to kill some bad guys to get another rot action, which we have already. So I'm going to go over here. Get this dead zone heart taken care of. And here's another guy with a shield. So again, the conventional way to kill the shield guys is just to use a charge attack. You can break their shield. Again, as I've demonstrated already, there's a trophy for killing the shield guy without breaking his shield. And the best way to do that, again, if you don't already have that trophy, is to bind him with your rot. And then circle behind him while he's bound and can't move and attack him from behind, and you can kill him without breaking his shield. So we can get this, the big one over here now. So now that we busted that up, you cleared the area, and the enemies despawn. So here we go. So we have a switch. You might be thinking to yourself, just pulse and we'll be all good. But wrong-o. There's actually a little puzzle we have to solve first. So we have to use our rot to move this little crystal thing over here, which will then allow it to, I guess it'll create a chain reaction with our pulse to actually unlock the door. So have them release it by pressing down on the D-pad. Now let's try to do a pulse. And here we go. Problem solved. So we're going to go all the way forward to this cave here. Double jump across the gap here. And you can use your pulse to kind of light up these crystals. Give yourself a little bit of extra light here because it is a bit of a dark cave. Just kind of make your way across, jumping around. We're about to fight another boss. Test our skills a bit here. So this boss is called Kappa. He's a little bit tricky. You see, he'll attack you, but he can like teleport. He'll go down in that little puddle, and then he'll pop up in a different one. And then whenever you get close to him, he'll usually run away, which can be annoying. So what you can do is you can actually bind him, and you know, you can that's pretty much your way to get this guy is by binding him and then wailing on him, and then he'll run away again, which is okay. Now, the best way to do this is actually to have 2 rot actions available. Use one to bind him, and then use the other to do a rot hammer. So you see we've got most of his health down. If we do a combo of binding and rot hammer, we'll pretty much get him right then and there. He does spawn enemies in the arena every so often, and that's how you would build up your courage for your next rot action. So when he's up there, he pretty much just throws stuff at you. You just want to run around and try to roll away from it so you don't get hit. So now he's going to be coming back here. He may or may not summon anything. He's throwing bombs at us. There we go. He summoned some guys. So we'll try to get our courage up to do another rot action. So next time I bind him, I'm going to bind him and then immediately do a, immediately do a rot hammer. Wherever he pops up. There he is. So I'm going to bind him. Got him. Now I'm going to do a rot hammer. And that did a significant amount of damage to him. And then a few more hits and he's dead. So having those 2 rot actions at your disposal, big deal, because that allows you to chain them. So you can do a bind and a rot hammer, and that helps you out immensely, being able to do 2 attacks in a row without having to recharge your rot usages. Okay, so over here to the left, I believe. Got this thing here. And I wanted to say that there is a cat statue in here that you can pick up for experience points. I could be completely mistaken, but I'm not sure. But there's some stuff around here we can get, you know, the berries for some extra experience points. And we're up to 200 now, so let's see what else we can unlock. Let's see, we can use this. This helps you, if you do a parry, you can do a follow-up attack. This increases your shield health. That's actually pretty helpful. This gives you a new attack, like if you're sprinting, you can do a fairly powerful attack if you attack while you're sprinting. We'll do the shield health first. But it really is up to you to decide what you want to do. I wanted to say that there was a cat statue down here that you could pick up, but I could be either misremembering or just missing it altogether. But anyway, thought it was around here, but I guess not. Oh, it's at the top of the elevator. I'm dumb. But anyway, we did get the rot berries and we did get some extra currency as well. So not all was lost.
Hey, Hannah, you made it. I think we found Mr. Rusu. Come on, this way.
Here it is. That's what I was looking for. All right, so from here, we're just going to follow the main path. And we've pretty much made it to the top of the mountain here.
Hey, Mr. Rusu! We've been looking for you! We brought our friend Kana. She's here to help Taro.
The power of the mountain shrine is connected to everything in this forest. The trees here grew strong, drawing on its energy. And the land was once in perfect balance. But like all things, the mountain shrine follows a natural cycle. One that our village struggled to understand. As the shrine's power began to fade, a devastating famine struck our village. Taro lost his parents, and he was left to take care of Benny and Saya. I should have done more to help Taro. And now I can only watch as his spirit struggles.
We can still help Taro, Rusu. There's a relic covered by the corruption at your house, but I need a way to break through.
That weapon you carry, I sense it holds a deeper power.
The staff belonged to my father. It's been in our family for generations.
He must have been a great spirit guide. I may be powerless against the corruption, but I can teach you a new way to fight it back. To a trained archer, the bow is simply an extension of the body. A spirit guide's staff is no different. Ground yourself. Feel the energy of the mountain. Draw on its power. Try using your bow on these targets. When you are finished, feel free to practice at the other stations.
So now we have access to use the bow, which is one of my favorite parts about this game. I love using the bow. So that really opens up a lot of different possibilities in combat. So first of all, we get some target practice. You hold down L2 to aim. While holding down L2, you press R2 to fire an arrow. So we got some targets we can practice on here. If you hold down R2 before you fire, you see it kind of charges up, and you get a bit more of a powerful shot. Or you can fire in rapid succession, but your shots are less powerful. You see, if you hold it all the way down, you get a little bit more of a charged up, powerful shot. So you see we have access to 4 arrows, and you see they recharge. So if you shoot them, you see that little counter on the bottom right side of the screen, and you see how the little diamond circles around you, and the little meter that charges up. So every time that thing makes a complete revolution around the diamond, the little bar, you get one of your arrows back all the way up to 4.
Back again.
So, you know, get a feel for the aiming and all that sort of stuff. You can do this as many times as you'd like. There's also some other target practice stations around that are set up. So we're actually going to be doing all of those target practice stations that are set up around here, because for doing all of them, you get a hat, and we want to get all the hats for the All Hats trophy. So right here, we can pick up this cat, put it back in place. And then over here, we have a checkpoint or a warp point that we can use now. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head down this path, and you'll see this big orange tree. We're not actually going to interact with it yet. We're going to turn right. And you'll see here, right ahead of us, is a flower shrine that we need to clear up. We take this path past the shrine. You can shoot this thing up here on the tree. So now we can interact with the stuff up in the tree because we have our bow. And that unlocked a forest tier. What we're going to do now is we're going to use the tier to unlock the flower shrine. I don't think there's anything behind these leaves. I'm going to get them. Well, yeah, it doesn't knock away the leaves. There's nothing underneath those leaves, so no need to go back and to knock these leaves away. The only way to knock the leaves away is actually with the rot dragon thing. But we got our flower shrine. We got what we're after here. So we got 2 of 3 flower shrines in the area now. So what we want to do here is we want to talk to Rusu, and he's going to give us all of our target practice missions. There's 4 of them here, and as I said, you have to do all 4 of them in order to get a hat. So we will be doing all of them. So talk to him here.
Need to move quickly for this one. Follow the path. targets before time runs out.
So this one we have to be on the move. We got to be running down this path and hitting these targets as we go. There's a time limit, so you got to hit all of the targets within the time limit. So they see the first ones right here ahead of us. So you can aim while you're on the move, and you see once you hit a target, these little wispy little crystal indicator things in the air show you where the next one is. So once you hit it, you just want to follow it. Keep going. So you got all the targets. So you want to be moving quickly, because if you're not moving quickly, you will run out of time. The time is a little bit tight here. But that's the last one. So we just got it, and we got some experience, and we got some money. Right where this one ends, you can pop up over here. Here's another target practice challenge. So let's talk to Rusu.
Fully draw the bow, and your arrows will be more powerful.
Okay. So he tells us, yeah, you know, if you fully draw the arrow, it becomes more powerful. I kind of mentioned that earlier.
To drop the targets. See if you can hit them before they reset.
Okay, so we want to use, you see the rot icon there. You can use your rot to pull the lever, and it's going to drop these targets. So you want to hit all of them in quick succession. This one's a lot easier than the one that we just did. So that's all you need to do for that one. Get some more experience and some more money. All right, so what we're going to do now, so we're going to go this way. Follow this path all the way to the back here. And up this little set of stairs here, we have ourselves a hat cart. So once you interact with this hat cart, you get the Whirly Bird hat. There it is. Let's see. We got some rot that need a hat, so we're going to double up on some of these here. All right, we're all set. We're all situated now. So let's see here. So we got Rusu over here. There's another target practice mission we got to take care of.
Here, you'll need to make every shot count. Destroy all the targets to progress. There are 3 difficulty levels.
So you mentioned there are 3 difficulty levels. You have to actually do all 3 of the difficulty levels for this one to count. So again, if you want that hat for doing all of these target practice challenges, you have to do this one 3 times, because as he said, there are 3 different difficulty levels. So get all these targets here. That's number 1. Wait for your arrows to recharge before doing the next one, because you can and will run out of arrows if you're not careful. So there's 4. And then another 4. So arrow management can be a thing, because you can see you can't just spam your arrows because you'll run out. So you need to be cognizant of how you manage your kind of limited allotment of arrows before they recharge. So now that we got our 4 arrows back, we're going to do the final difficulty level. So 2 of them pop up here, then 2 of them over here. So there we go. We're kind of running out of arrows. So it's kind of a balance of being quick and also making sure you have enough arrows. So we did all 3 difficulty levels, so we took care of that challenge, and we got our experience and our money, so we can move on now. So we're going to continue on this path. You see up here to the right, you see these purple fruits hanging from the tree. You can actually shoot them down with your arrow, and then they become food for your rot. So you can have the rot eat these fruits here. Did one of them fall off the cliff? I think one of them fell off. Dang it. Oh, well, that's okay. Oh, there it is. Nope, didn't fall off. There it is. So when your rot eat the fruit, you see that you get the experience points for doing so. And you see this purple jar up here in the tree. You can actually shoot that. And from that down comes another rot, so we'll pick it up. All right, so we're up to 20 now. And so right here we have Rusu, and this is for our final target practice. Number 4.
hit them all in the air.
Okay. So to start this one, hit this. Then you got to hit all of these in the air. And that is all. So you see, for doing that, we completed the 4th one. We got Rusu's mask. So that new rot hat is available. And the only way to get that rot hat, as I said, is to complete all 4 of the target practices there. All right, so what we're going to do now is we've done all we can do up here. We've done all the target practices. We've got all the rot, all the hats up here. So we're going to head down this path. At the end, we're going to find Rusu here.
Stations of corruption patrol the path ahead. Your bow should help clear the way.
Okay, so one thing I want to point out is when you're using the bow, you can use it mid-air. And when you use it mid-air, it actually kind of slows down time. So your aiming still is, at normal speed, but your movement and the enemy's movement is going to be slower. So it gives you a better, opportunity to aim, and is very useful in combat. You're going to see me kind of spamming that in a lot of these encounters that I use my bow a lot in. I'm going to be like jumping around, and just because it gives you that benefit of kind of slowing down time while still being able to aim in real time. So we're going to slide down this path. There's an encounter down here. Fun stuff. You see across the way here, we have these monkeys that are spawning. So if you do a fully charged arrow right in their face, usually it's a one-shot. If you hit him in the right spot, it'll be a one-shot. If not, it's a 2-shot. So they'll throw stuff at you. So I hit him in his legs, unfortunately. But if you do hit him in the face, you can get him in one hit. If your aim is on point. So we got some enemies spawning over next to us here. Take care of these guys while the monkeys are throwing stuff at us. Whoop. There we go. So we got the dead zone heart. So normally we would blow the dead zone hearts up by shooting them or by pulsing, but here it's too far away for a pulse. You actually have to blow it up by shooting it, which is pretty cool. So that's gonna be something that we're gonna be doing every once in a while. If one's out of reach, just slightly,
Can you pick that up?
you shoot it instead of pulse it, and that works just the same. So here we're gonna pick up a cat statue, restore it, and it gives us some experience points. So now we're going to shoot this target up here, and it's going to lower the bridge for us. And over here, we have ourselves a checkpoint. And instead of going this way where Rusu is, we're actually going to go the other way. You see we have this path over here for something that is very important, something that we have yet to come across one of. And it also introduces a new mechanic to us. You see this flower that opens up? Well, you shoot the flower right in the middle, and it acts as a grapple point. So when you shoot these flowers, you're going to see them all over the place. You shoot them, and they act as a grapple point for your bow. So pretty cool. And right over here, we have our very first meditation spot. Rest here and center yourself to permanently increase your maximum health. So these are very important. Not only, though, do these increase your maximum health when you rest at a meditation spot, there is a trophy for getting all of the meditation spots in the game. And, some of these, unless you explore off the beaten path, you're not going to find them. Some of them are just part of the main story, but others, like this one, you have to look and find, and you need all of them for one of the trophies. So let's meditate here. And then we'll see this little animation. You can cancel out of it. You see we got our health increase. So once your health increases, you can cancel out of it with circle and carry on your merry old way. So we're going to use this flower, shoot it with your bow to get back to where we just were. Right here, guys, I think I'm going to cut this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope this has helped you. Hope you are enjoying this game as much as I love it. And we're going to carry on with the rest of this quest here with Rusu in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you around in the next one.